You can tell right away this game's going to be awesome. It has spaceships, and the eye in Warrior is a lightning bolt. In fact, this game is so awesome, it has to be broken into a two-part review. One for Astro, and two for Warrior. Say hello to vertical scrolling goodness on the Sega Master System. Astro Warrior may not have many visual indicators that separate it from its competition, yet for whatever reason, this game is exceptionally fun. And it's interesting to note that they don't have a score taking up room on the screen, because the designers of this game felt that putting the score up there just cluttered it and took focus away from the awesome alien enemies on screen attacking you. So when you die or you end the game, it then tells you the score. Personally, I kind of like that. Why let numbers get in the way of mass destruction? Seriously though, this game is just likable. There's no other way to put it. It's a lot like Truxton, or Fireshark on the Sega Genesis, or numerous other vertical shooting games. It doesn't have a tremendous array of power-ups. In some ways, this game is a lot like Xevious. You know I like Xevious. It's just you versus the enemy. You don't have any smart bombs if you get into a tight situation. Astro Warrior starts off fairly easy, and then gets incredibly challenging as you progress through it, just like Xevious does. And I like these bad guys. They look like wagon wheels. This game has it all. Anything that has space wagon wheels and a crooked eye in the title is a winner. Surely revive Zamboni. And they show you your score in between levels. I forgot about that. On the second level here, some of these enemies are actually tricky, and as you collect speed and weapon power-ups, you can see I have two little things with me that increase the power of my standard shot. And the laser beam power-up ship keeps flying by, and I keep avoiding it. It's like they continuously try to upsell me on the laser beams, but I don't want them. I like the standard shot better. I'm using the Sega Genesis 6-button arcade stick to play this game and using the Turbo Fire. And I'm playing this game on my Sega Genesis power base converter. It should be noted that my copy of Astro Warrior comes on the same game cartridge as Sega's Hang-On. If that doesn't make this game worth buying, I don't know what does. This is such a great deal for the Sega Master System. Here's the box for Hang-On and Astro Warrior, the combo cartridge. You see you get two games in one. This is like the McDLT of video games. The hot stays hot, and the cold remains cold. Remember those? They come in those huge styrofoam things? Maybe not. I'd rather have this than a McDLT anyway. See that? They're continuously trying to shove that laser beam power-up down my throat. I don't care for it that much because it shoots slowly, and at the speed at which my ship is moving, because I have all of the speed power maxed out, I find that I run into things frequently. Which is usually the case in any of these shooting games, so it probably doesn't make any difference. These guys are actually tricky. There's like two parts to them, and if you miss one, the other one comes flying at you. Here we have another end boss. The end bosses in Astro Warrior aren't terribly complex compared to the end bosses in today's shooting games, but they're still challenging, and this guy here, the green one, Neburos, or Neburos, surely revive Neburos. He's quite tough, and if you mess up in this game, there's no shields. So your ship explodes, you lose all your weapon power-ups, you lose your speed power-up, and just like Truxton or Fireshark, it's very difficult to continue. Which you're going to see here as I fly into something. And there I just picked up the laser beam power-ups, which I only used for a few seconds, and then was stupid and crashed into something. It's as if I was driving a souped-up Trans Am and then just got demoted down to a Yugo. Get used to flying at incredibly slow speeds, and there's a speed power-up. I really enjoy Astro Warrior, as you can probably tell. I've never played this game before. Sadly, I did not have a Sega Master System back in the day, and nobody I knew had this game. But there's just something so simple, so lighthearted, and so much fun about Astro Warrior that I have to recommend this game for everybody. If you have a Sega Master System or Genesis, and you can find the power base converter so you can play Master System games, hunt this game down. If you like Xevious, Truxton, Fireshark, Twin Cobra, any of those kind of games, you'll love this game. Check out these guys. These are kind of creative. They tumble at you, and you can only blow them up when their eyeball or their lens or whatever is facing you. As I said, this game is so enjoyable, and I want to get better at it. So we're going to come back for a second part of this review and take a look at some of the other end bosses who you must surely revive. And the next time you ever write the word revive, you gotta make that I a lightning bolt. See you back here in part 2.